It doesn't fit in my ears. I can tell you that. It doesn't fit in. It doesn't fit in my ears. It feels cheap. It feels. This is shit. £159. It doesn't fit in my ears. The Galaxy Buds 3 promises a premium audio experience with a stylish design, but are they truly worth the price tag of £159? Samsung offered the Buds 3 as a gift when I ordered my S25 Ultra here in the UK. I think that's an amazing deal, especially I'm coming from an iPhone and needed something to replace my Airpods Pro. Well, I've spent some time with these, and in this video, I'll share my thoughts on whether they're any good or not. Firstly, let's have a look at the design. I think the design on these Buds 3 are much better than the Apple's offering. The case looks much better. It feels lightweight, sturdy, but although it shares a lot of the same design features as the Airpods, but the Samsung have done a really good job in terms of the finishing. There's obviously two finishing, one that looks like a carbon copy of Apple's products, and this one is a silver. USB-C charger, you've got the reset button, you've got the indicators to know when the devices are on, and you've got the color coding here to indicate it's left and right. Comparing it with the Airpods, the Samsung Galaxy Buds 3 definitely looks much more premium than the Airpods. So let's have a look at the design in detail. I can see why everyone's making a comparison with the Apple's Airpods, because it does borrow a lot of its design cue from there. I really prefer the fact that these blades are super awesome. If you look at the way how Airpods are designed, Airpods are much more slimmer in profile. You might not be able to see it until I pull the grip off. So let's pull the grip off here. So, right, they look almost identical, right, in terms of how they are shaped. But Apple's, I feel a bit like they are a little bit smaller than the Samsung's offering. And because this is a Pro version, this comes with the tip. So let's have a look at the non-Pro version. So now if you look at the EarPods, how these are designed compared to the EarPods. So these EarPods are £15. I mean, you can get them super cheaper than £15. So if you look at this, so now you can draw a much more similarity in terms of what they've done here. But the EarPods are much more thinner on the side. The EarPods will probably fit every single ear, but this is looking a little bit bulky on this side. But regardless of that, the finish is super good. It closely aligns itself in design with the Airpods and not the EarPods, but they look ever so similar. Even though it borrows a lot from the Airpods, the design is super good because of the fact that it's got the silver and it's got the black and a matching case with it. Now, can you hear that? It's just playing this song, which is pretty annoying because it shouldn't be playing the songs whilst it's in my hand. Anyway, the other great thing about this is the fact that because it's in the Samsung's ecosystem, this will connect to the Samsung phone as soon as possible and start playing the music. But one thing that sets it apart from the Airpods is that the fact that it comes with a standalone wearables app. So within Samsung, if we go and search for the wearables app, it gives us loads of control in terms of what is available to us. One of the features that I have been super impressed with is the sound quality and effects. And within that, you've got the equalizer. So when you're playing a song, you have an option to change the equalizer from balanced, bass boost, smooth, dynamic, clear, treble boost. And anytime you're enjoying any of this, you can always move the dials to your liking like this, and that changes your selection from whatever preset you have into custom to configure to your taste and needs. Personally for me, I think dynamic has been a standout preset than the balanced one. Another great thing about these headphones is the fact that it comes with a great voice control. So for example, within the wearable apps, if you go and select the earbud settings and then the voice control, you can trigger voice-based commands to activate your music. Let me show you what happens. So I'm just going to quickly wear my headphones. They are plugged in. Now all I have to say is play music, stop music. See, that stopped it. Play music. You see, that plays the music. Now I'm just going to go back into the wearables app to show you volume up, volume down, volume up. See, that's amazing. I'm super impressed by the voice control, mainly because so your phone could be further away and you're just doing a job, and if you just want to change a song or if you want to increase and lower the music, that's fantastic. But the problem is some of the things that I flagged as good are also the problem for these earbuds. This does not fit in my ears at all. As I showed earlier on in the video, the design, it seems to be in between these two. So you can see here, the earpods are much more smaller, and these two almost share a similar design cube. But the fact is that the Pro has the tip, so it goes inside your earlobes a lot more better than these two. I think the Galaxy Bud 3 Pro would be very similar to this because of the ear tips, but because of the lack of ear tips, this design ends up being too big for me. So what I mean by that is it feels so loose, it feels so cheap sometimes, and it's very lightweight, right? Because it's lightweight and it's loose, it almost feels a bit like you ended up buying a product of Amazon or Temu. Because it's loose, you cannot take advantage of the active noise cancellation, you cannot take advantage of the gesture control, and that's one of the reasons I've never flagged active noise cancellation and gesture control as a positive, because every time I'm just putting it in my ears and I'm swiping it up and down to change mute. So you can swipe up like that to increase the volume, swipe down to lower the volume, you can double tap to go next song, triple tap to go to previous song. But the problem is it's so loose, anytime I touch it, it falls off. And the biggest frustrating point is that it completely means all of the good features that this earbuds offers is unusable. The other major problem is the fact that this doesn't come with the ear tips. There's only one size. So if it doesn't fit, it's a massive waste. Because the earbuds came free with the Samsung S25 Ultra, I have no option to change this. It's completely garbage. So let's do this. Because this is no use to me and it doesn't fit properly, I can give this away to a lucky user as soon as we hit 1,000 subscribers. So if you're watching the channel, do give a like and subscribe to the channel, and do let me know in the comments that you're interested in it, and I'll just choose a person in random. If you're in the UK, it's even better for me to send this out. If not, we can figure out the way on how we send it. And the last point I would like to make is the fact that Samsung should have kept the EarPods design. If it would have been the EarPods design, it would have been super amazing. I think these would have completely trumped any of these. But the fact is that its own design, whilst it looks good and is borrowed from Apple, it just feels like it's stuck somewhere in between. In summary, if I have to buy this again and I have to recommend to my friends or anyone that's watching the video, I find it very hard to recommend these earbuds. For £159, it's just too much of a gamble because they just don't fit properly. And if you are in that position where it doesn't fit properly, it's basically a garbage. Yes, there might be a workaround in terms of buying third-party accessories to fit snugly in your ears, but you won't be able to put them back in. So if you got a workaround to put something in, you've got like a silicone cover to put them in, you cannot put them in to charge it. So that's a big problem. But it is great for users that need the earbuds when they're working, they're stationary, and if you're stationary, I think you can use a gesture control, you can use the voice control, and that's going to help you massively. But if you're somebody who's also got a mix of indoor and outdoor workouts, and you want to take them out and about, I don't think these are great. These are really bad. This is super risky to take them. I think in the end, what I would say is, if you do really want, if you're in the market to buy an earpiece like this, I would recommend you either go for the Pro version of these or get one of the alternatives available in terms of Sony, Sennheiser, or any other ones available. This just feels super risky. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, do let me know. If there's something that you didn't enjoy, if you think I've got something wrong, do let me know. But I'd love it. I'm only 250 subscribers off from 1,000. If we do hit it, I'm happy to give this away because this at the moment is garbage for me and it doesn't fit, which is a shame. But yeah, we'll see you in another video. Peace out.